Season 10 Dev Talk directly from Brad. So let's see what he has to
Operator
tell us.
Brad here. Welcome to the latest Dev
shit.
Talk. Since Season 7, the Dev Talk series has been a great way for us to share our thoughts on game changes, especially...
Alright. One more time, Brad.
Operator Brad here. Welcome to the latest Dev Talk. Since Season 7, the Dev Talk series has been a great way for us to share our thoughts on game changes, especially during the test server phase.
Exactly. Sorry, I'm not going to interrupt every single time, but I think since Season 7, it happened that they actually started listening to us directly because all of the creators started doing like reaction videos and such. And based on the title, I can see no dive features is also something where I imagine that they listened to the feedback and they saw it's like pretty negative. So yeah, I'm happy that they are actually doing the Dev Talk.
It's important to exchange ideas with all of you.
Agree.
We really appreciate your honest feedback all the time. In Season 9, we focused on enhancing the core loot shoot and the breakout gameplay to make it more satisfying. We've seen solid progress based on your feedback, and for the new season, we are continuing to polish the looting and extraction experience.
I gotta say that I think this is actually valid and true because Season 6, 7, 8, it actually sucked. And then Season 9, I literally think that it became great again. So there was like the peak was Season 3. There was a declining, player-based declining phase throughout like Season 4, 5, and 6, and then they just turned the tide, and now we're going upwards again. Sorry, I don't care if you're already over in Delta Force. That's my opinion.
Video, so I'll break the major changes down into 3 parts.
Okay.
Looting and extraction experience improvements, more diverse playstyles, and the quality of life updates.
Quality of life, we always like that. Bell Pass
wait
updates.
a second. Before we dive into the game changes, we got some really exciting news about the old Battle Pass point shop. A few weeks ago, we brought it back to the live version, and in the new version, it will be officially making its return with even more rewards.
That's actually really great. Great that you brought it back, but I think you shouldn't have been taking it away because we've been missing the Mandos, but great that it's back.
Events. We've heard your feedback and we know you've been asking for it.
But come on, this is like not
Stay tuned for more details on our
something,
socials.
it's just giving it
you
back.
Are as excited as we are about this update.
Okay. But good stuff. So far, good stuff. Saves and resources.
First, let's talk about looting and the extraction experience improvements in Season 10 update. In Arena Breakout, extraction with valuable loot is a core of the gameplay.
Of course.
Our goal is to enhance the looting experience and give you more opportunities to extract.
Without going further, I think it's being overdone, especially on TV. 10-second extract, it's like, overachieving what they wanted. Basically, anyone can extract with 2 dog tags. And considering that we have PMCs gathering 2 dog tags, it's actually pretty easy by now, even if you are solo.
In last season update, we adjusted spawn and extraction points and
added
more resources.
They're showing TV station. Exactly what I was discussing.
For Season 10, we've made even more improvements to enrich the experience.
Good.
As we did last season, we've increased the number of premium containers in non-core areas.
Actually, nobody is looting those black containers.
Added brand new premium containers that require breaking chains to open. Additionally, we've increased the number of experimental chests on the map, giving you a better chance to find those
drones and
experimental
such,
items. To help you better identify safes, we've updated and unified the safe models across maps and added colored borders around the containers and the items on the ground.
Oh jeez,
based on the
Can you disable that? Because I don't really like that. I know it helps like new players, but I know all of the containers, all of the safes on TV station, and pretty much all of the maps on top of my head, so I don't need that.
This feature is turned off by default. If you wish to use it, please enable it.
I'm pretty much reading his mind.
Premium containers along with fixed and random safes will now appear on the map.
Okay.
Random safes will be marked with a question mark and updated when a teammate gets closer. And of course, if you're not a fan of the colored borders or the map features, you can easily turn them off in the settings.
Good.
With those updates, we hope to provide you with an even smoother looting experience.
Very good. I like it.
Simply put, safes will be easier to recognize and you will have more chances to loot.
I think everybody knows where the safes are, but never mind.
Next, map updates. Since last season, we've been revamping maps to improve the balance and the gameplay. We've made solid changes like adjusting spawn and extraction points.
That's actually good.
But some updates were unreasonable and led too many unavoidable fights, which took away from the strategic fun. So in the new season,
I'm not sure what he was referring to, but okay.
Improve the overall experience. First, like we did to port in the last season, we'll remove my map from the map pool for the same reason.
Thank you.
Because we think it's not ready to deliver the best experience.
Huge distances.
For other maps, we've upgraded the graphics and redesigned the key areas with a major overhaul of the TV station. The new added.
This is actually great, because TV Station is my main map. I've been trying it, I've been seeing it, I've been not playing it myself, but it's more bright. Just in case you wonder, it's more bright, and it's closer to the Arena Breakout Infinite map design. And what you're gonna see now that you're gonna have cameras and you can watch them, which actually pretty much supports team gameplay, because if you have somebody watching the cameras, then you can actually talk and
security
share some information.
Let the players view different areas and switch between cameras.
That's actually pretty cool, in my opinion.
Bosses across all maps will now appear in the fixed location instead of randomly spawned.
Nah.
We've also made a change.
Why we need that? I mean, why we need that? I think it was fun, like if the boss just spawns like near to you. Like why? And I guess on TV Station, it's going to be either mid or it's going to be director's office. I think it's going 90% that it's going to be mid.
The dog tag extractions.
Which is not cool, because then everybody is going to know that that team is going to kill the boss who stays alive last on the map. But
each map now has
never mind. It's not going to be a deal breaker.
With a required value. All miscellaneous items across maps now can be activated simultaneously by the team and are available.
Okay, I missed that. Let me just circle back.
Item map now has randomly spawning.
Okay.
We've also made a change to the dog tag extractions.
Okay.
Each map now has a miscellaneous item extraction point with a required value. All miscellaneous items across maps now can be activated simultaneously by the team and are available for the entire.
So I guess what they're doing is that we actually had that. We had it on Valley, and we had it on multiple maps where you need to carry some of the items with you in case you want to extract. I guess nobody is going to like randomly search for these items during the raids. But yeah, if you want you can add basically one more extract by thinking of this in advance.
We aim to use those changes
it's
not
gonna
just
make it
to
really
improve
easy.
the visual experience, but more importantly, to give you more options and tactical choices during the raid.
Yeah, I mean, my extraction rate jumped up from 30% or 28% to 40%, so I can definitely feel the change.
Let's talk about the loot priority system. We've received a lot of feedback about not having enough time to prevent the loot goblins.
That's right.
And after reviewing...
That's right, because yesterday I was playing TV Station before I got to bed, and I killed a guy, MK14 thermal scope. I was the one killing him, and then maybe my teammate, he just did one shot, and he was such a thief. He picked up instantly the MK14. He also had an RPK, and he just ran to the extract. And while I was typing and chatting with him and telling him that, that's not cool, my boy, just a random Timmy squad sneaked up on me, and, I even lost that 500,000 that was just behind. Enough of ranting. Okay.
Community input on our own data. We agree that it should be extended to a more reasonable duration to better fit actual gameplay.
Oh, geez,
so
thank you.
In Season 10, if you haven't started looting, your teammates won't be able to loot in the first 5 minutes.
So fucking
but once you start
amazing.
Looting, the time will be reduced to just 1 minute.
That's
we think
so
this better
cool.
reflects the gameplay flow.
However, what if he gets the assist? Because, if he throws a nade or something, or if he hits the target with 1 or 2 shots, but you are the one actually destroying the T6 armor, then that random guy is going to be allowed to loot the body. So I would revert that back, that only that person can actually loot the body who is, I don't know. It's hard to tell, because if you are the one doing the final blow, then it's also unfair. So okay, let's go move on, because I don't have a good solution.
Combined with
play with friends.
We hope to continuously improve the entire routing and extraction experience. We'll also continue polishing maps in the future season. If you have any feedback, please let us know in the comments below.
Thank you guys. I'm sure you're gonna get feedback. I'm sure.
Well, let's talk about the game modes and the balance adjustments in the new season.
Game modes. By the way, I heard from my son that there's gonna be a protection on saves. So the person who is opening or running to the safe, electric safes, with timers, the person who is triggering it is gonna be the one being able to open it. I'm not sure about that because Brad wasn't mentioning that.
Was officially launched. We've been exploring more modes and adjusting balance to fit our core gameplay and suitable for the dynamic game environment.
Yep.
Regarding the new modes,
we
are happy to say we've made some solid progress over the last few seasons.
You actually
Like the loot run was our first pure loot mode, and we also experimented with guaranteed gold loot drops in both solo and duo modes. Based on all the feedback from the community, we want to take it even further in the new season.
Nice.
Our goal is to ensure players with different play styles can find the mod that suits them best. First, we'll be continuing the guaranteed gold loot drops mode in Season 10. In the early part of the season, you will be able to play the guaranteed gold loot drops with 14, and there will be 4 guaranteed gold items in airdrops during each match.
You get all 4 red
for the
items.
Regular guaranteed gold loot drops mode, we'll be opening it in TV Station first, and we'll initiate a community poll to let you decide which map should be next.
TV Station?
For the other regular modes, we've added a new red loot broadcasting feature. Now you will know exactly which valuable red loot is up for grabs.
What?
Should be next. For the other regular modes, we've added a new red loot broadcasting feature. Now you will know exactly which valuable red loot is up for grabs. At the end of the match, you will also be able to see who claimed the red loot.
Okay.
We hope this
does it only apply to the gold drop mode, or is it like on all of the maps? Let me check one more. For the other regular modes, because he's talking about gold drop, and then for all. Am I gonna see if there's a red on the map or 2?
We've added a new red loot broadcasting feature. Now you will know exactly which valuable
collectible intel. There's a sculpture in the safe. Okay. Maybe this is gold. Maybe this is gold drop.
You will also be able to see who claimed the red loot.
On this note, I was mentioning something to the guys. It would be really amazing that after the games, after the last player ended the raid, not earlier, you could go back into the battle results and check who was playing in that raid, the full list of players, I think that would be pretty badass, pretty amazing, because sometimes it would be such a nice thing to say who you've been facing, who was still on the map, and so on.
We hope this adds more fun and gives you a clear goal to chase in the game. On top of that, North Ridge and the Valley Forbidden modes will be dropping later in the next season.
Jesus Christ.
If you are confident in your skills and have a solid team, then these modes are perfect for you. Next,
guys, how you think this change is going to impact the prices of the keys? Because the cost of the keys for the maps for which we have like Forbidden pretty much skyrocketed. TV Station keys are by now so expensive that it's literally not worth buying them for lockdown. And pretty much same for Armory as well.
Deathmatch will offer more gameplay choices. In the new season, you will see a solo and a 2 versus deathmatch modes. If you are a hardcore gunfight lover or just want to practice your skills, these modes are perfect for you.
I think that's good.
If you are new to the game or just looking to chill, Secure Ops Joint Operation will be the mode for you. Building on original gameplay, we've added a new feature to share earnings with your teammates, and now you can be revived by your teammate.
That's also great, by the way. Like taking the edge of the hardcore and making it more casual with Secure Ops and the option to revive people, and then no loot goblins in Secure Ops because it's going to be put into the team's pool. I really like that.
Eliminate when your HP hits 0. These features will only be available in this mode, not in others.
Yeah, makes sense.
We hope this new mode gives you a bit more leeway in Secure Ops, making it easier for teams to work together and lessening the frustration of failure. Loot around.
I mean, guys, like, in my opinion, we need secure ops for the new people, and it's also good for training people with gear fear. You can have fun, but obviously you're gonna apply a different playstyle. Then we need the operation modes, like the normal, core mode, normal, lockdown, forbidden. And based on your skill, you should decide which map and which difficulty you wanna aim for. I think that is going to remain always kind of the core, and this is what people should focus on. And then we're gonna have 4 versus 4. I hope it's not going to be overdone, so it's not gonna be super complicated. And then on top, if we have 1 or eventually 2 events running, that's perfectly fine and perfectly enough. Otherwise, what's gonna happen is that we're gonna have too many modes. People are gonna play different type of things, and then that's going to end up seeing even more PMCs, and actually I don't want that. So it would be better to have like good core modes which are highly popular, basically.
Sticking around for a limited time in the new season.
I'm not sure about this loot run, to be honest. I didn't play it.
Lined up for you. We know players have different preferences when it comes to mod and the gameplay. Some are looking for more challenging experiences. So here's a sneak peek. We are currently working on some really tough modes.
Okay.
Removing sound wave and other features. We'll keep the community updated as soon as we make.
Like removing the sound waves, I think that's a really good thing to experiment with, because I keep hearing that, but I think it's a bit contradictory. If they would be removed, like from today, many people would not like it, actually. Many people would say that this is just getting so hardcore that I simply just don't want to do it, because yeah, it's not fun if you have 2 hours of game time and you just keep dying. But for the hardcore players, this is going to be amazing. I think they don't even know how hard this is gonna be.
Any progress. With all these new modes, we hope players with different playstyles will find even more fun beyond the core.
Still don't know what the loot run is, by the way. Dive features!
Now let's talk about dive stop and other balance adjustments. Yeah, we've seen all the feedback since last season, and the new dive feature has sparked quite a bit of controversy. Based on
Everybody
the
was
feedback
diving
from the test server,
in test server.
Re-evaluating how dive performs. Thanks for your valuable input. Based on that, for now, we are considering not to bring the dive features to the Season 10 live version.
Alright,
what do you think of it? Please share more of your feedback in the comments below.
I think that this is a great move, and I think not because that feature is so bad. I think it's because showing that you guys are actually listening to us, and the feedback wasn't about the dive feature itself. It was about not trying to clone Delta Force or any other game, and you are just in case you don't know, Arena Breakout is really unique. It's really special. We love the atmosphere, so you don't need to spam the game with unnecessary, Delta Force futuristic bullshit. Keep it simple, keep it realistic, and people are gonna still love that.
However,
that's it.
I'd still like to explain why we consider adding those features in the first place. As we've mentioned before, we've been working to find the right balance between realism and fun gameplay.
Yeah.
And the dive was one of the steps.
I think it's not that fun.
Our goal was to offer more tactical options, so players are not just hiding in a spot the whole match.
I think it's not
that fun. They wanted to allow you to react to different situations, gather information, and stay active in the game. We view the dive as a defensive move, adding an extra layer of protection, especially against the tactical.
You can still prone, and people still prone, okay? If they wanna use it in a defensive way, you can still prone. Like, if they combine it that depending, like if you sprint, then you pretty much dive, but if you just stand in one place, you prone. I think it's okay, which is, I think, pretty much what we saw on the test server, but I don't think it would make the game fun if people like in heavy armors would jump from the corner into pro mode and just having fun destroying you. Like I think it's not fun. I think it's not.
After internal testing,
you tell me,
we
guys.
adjusted so that using dive causes bullet spread, making it impossible to aim enemies.
Yeah.
Tactical holdouts are definitely part of the game, but
what he just said, this is something I saw on iStream's stream when he tested season 10. So if you dive and you cannot use it to attack people and surprise them by, I don't know, for any reason, proning, then what's the purpose of it? Then it's just defensive. And if it's just defensive, then it's not a big deal, actually.
Too many players rely on hiding the entire match. It takes away from the fun and strategic gameplay. That's the reasoning behind the dive features and other balance adjustments. We always prioritize.
But I like that they are trying to do something.
Please keep sharing your thoughts with us. It's incredibly important.
The thing is that I think the people were not complaining about having a feature that addresses something that is a problem in the game. It's more like they were saying no Delta Force, please. Okay, let's not make it futuristic. Quality of life improvements.
Last but not least, let's talk about some quality of life improvements. First, we're adding the whole weapon skin feature. Now, when you apply a skin to a bolt, or accessory will match automatically, so weapon always look complete and consistent.
Okay.
Next,
Not
the
bad.
new one more set button lets you instantly repurchase and equip the loadouts from your last raid.
Okay, I like that, but I have a question. Can we make it so that you can, apply it only to your to the stuff you put into your rig or similar? Because my issue with that is that I guess it's gonna use the quick buy prices, which are always gonna be like 10 or 50% higher.
One tap and you are ready for the next fight. Last, we've simplified the storage by removing the old expansion chest system.
People are going to waste too much money by using that.
Directly with Cohen, giving you more space and freedom. Don't worry, everything you've already purchased is safe. Expansion chests in existing slots will be converted into storage space. Bonds spent will be fully refunded via in-game mail, and the new storage tab makes it easier to keep everything organized.
Good stuff! Good stuff! Good
That wraps
stuff.
up today's Dev Talk. We hope you are excited for all the new updates in Season 10 Living Legend starting September 25th.
Living Legend!
We want to thank all of you for your patience and valuable feedback
Legend.
throughout the development process. We know this has brought a lot of changes, and every feedback from you is important to us. So please leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Let's shoot, loot, and break out. We'll see you in the Dark Zone.
Thank you, Brad. Thank you, Arena Breakout team. I think it's actually pretty dope. I'm happy about the changes. I'm happy about the whole approach. I'm happy that you are look here in front of me and talking to me and all of the players. I think that's pretty brave. Keep doing that, and I can ensure that the players are gonna spam you with nice feedback. This is my feedback, what I was sharing in the video. I'm satisfied with the game. I'm not planning to change. I'm not planning to hop over into another game. I might be trying something else, but Arena Breakout, is so close to my heart that you are going to have my support. Good luck and see you guys in Season 10 soon. Cheers.